Welcome to this week's episode of Road to Criterion Complete. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. For this week, we got two new films from the collection. We got Saving Face, which is spine number 1276, and we got Compensation, which is spine number 1274. Now, 1275 is not, I don't think, out yet. That might have came out last week. I know one thing I've noticed on my journey to becoming Criterion Complete is pretty much every Tuesday. Sometimes there's a Tuesday where there's not a new release. It's just a re-release of an old film. But anytime there is a new release from Criterion, that the spine numbers aren't always in chronological order. Sometimes they come in out of order. Like one week they'll release 74. The next week will be 73. Yeah. Sometimes they're flip-flopped. I don't recall if last week was 75 or not, or if that's going to be next week's release. I got to look. But I am stoked to talk about these two new films that came out this week and that I picked up. First up being Saving Face, the 2004 film written and directed by Alice Wu. It is a new take on queer love with witty and snappy dialogue that is which made this a critically acclaimed film. It kind of centers on the relationship between a mother and daughter and them kind of accepting who the other is and kind of that relationship on this journey of her life. The film takes place in New York City. I haven't seen the film yet, but I'm very stoked to see this one. I've heard a lot of great things, and and Criterion pretty much never lets you down. There are some films in the collection that aren't as good as others, but I am excited to check this one out. Next up, we have Compensation, a poignant portrayal of deaf African Americans and the complexity of love in the end of the 20th century. It is directed by Zabu Irene Davis. It is highly acclaimed, independent. It's a highly acclaimed film that is a landmark of American independent cinema that confronts the social forces and prejudice that hinder love. This came out in 1999. I'm pretty excited to see this one. This one I have not heard of. It definitely is one I'm looking forward to seeing. It sounds like independent. I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard this one because it is. They say it's proclaimed to be a landmark film of independent cinema, and for a while there, I was huge first time film school, pre-first time film school, I got really heavy into independent film, like independent cinema, especially like the 90s indie boom. So I'm surprised I haven't seen this one already. Like I said, for a while there, I watched pretty much everything and anything from the 90s indie boom. But I am excited to check this one out. Like I said, this is spine number 1274, and then Saving Face is spine number 1276. I do got to see which one is 1275 because now I'm kind of curious. But these are the two films that I picked up this week from the Criterion Collection. These are the two new releases. I didn't pick up anything else this week from the backlog. Still kind of waiting for the next big sale to hit to probably stock up on some films to backlog to complete my journey to becoming Criterion Complete. As always, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and drop a comment on what films you picked up this week and what films you were excited to see coming out of the Criterion Collection.